Welcome back, Bracco here. Thanks for checking this video out. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and share. Wow, where do we start? But before I say anything, I really want to recommend you check out frankspeech.com. I know I've said that, as well as CannCon, but Frank Speech especially. Great information coming out about audits and election integrity. Now, I also want to mention that there are commoners coming on this channel that have no intention of having a discussion, a disagreement. They literally nothing more than attack, seek to discredit, and discourage people. So, I recommend that you ignore them completely. Now, 3 things that I want to mention in this video. Number 1, we have information coming out from Mike Lindell in his recent report about audits in other states. We have information coming out from a man by the name of Colonel Smith, who did some investigation work in Colorado. And finally, we have information that's come out by an election integrity group out of Indiana. Crazy amount of mail-in ballots unaccounted for. Now, great news out of the Lindell report. Lindell basically said that he's been meeting with secretaries of state, attorney generals, and other election officials, county clerks, and they are moving forward with getting more states on board with full forensic audits. And he basically said that he can't really disclose what states they are for safety reasons, which makes sense. After what happened to County Clerk Tina Peters, who's now in hiding, we don't want that to happen to anybody else. Now, I recently read an article also that Wisconsin has more counties coming on board. Doesn't specifically say which counties, so I'm not going to mention that in detail. But that's also good news. We got to get the Speaker of the House on board. Voss needs to get on board. Now, about the election information that I got out of Colorado by Colonel Smith. He's a retired U.S. Air Force. He's apparently a computer data expert or something along that line. And in an interview on frankspeech.com, he said that 1, he received through what's called a CORA, which is the Colorado Open Records Act. He received information, he has the actual documentation from this request, indicating that there was actually IP addresses from foreign countries that had access to the voter registration in Colorado. Colonel Smith also said he has documentation showing that active voter registration or voter rolls from 2018 to 2020 have increased by 400% or 4 times the population growth. And then finally, he said that a guy by the name of Ryan Macias, who is apparently connected to Katie Hobbs, the Secretary of State of Arizona, he is reported to actually met with county clerks in Colorado saying that he intended to discredit or sabotage the Arizona Audit, the Maricopa County Arizona Audit. He tried to get into the Maricopa County Audit posing as a press person, but he was found out. Wow. We have proof that it happened, according to Colonel Smith. Now, the investigation about crazy amount of ballots mailed out. Well, there's a voter integrity group out of Indiana. They basically say that there was upwards of 14.7 million ballots, mail-in ballots in 2020 that went unaccounted for, which basically means they were either undelivered, rejected, or status unknown. Now, if you combine that into 2012, it's upwards of 43 million mail-in ballots unaccounted for. Wow, 43 million. And some of those particular details was from Maricopa County. 110,000 mail-in ballots were unaccounted for in Maricopa County in 2020. And finally, Mike Lindell said the PCAPs that he was not able to release during the Cyber Symposium are going to be extrapolated into real readable data showing the cyber attacks that happened, the day they happened, the time they happened, where they came from. It's supposed to be coming out tomorrow on frankspeech.com, so look out for that. So now, wow, great news. Things are moving forward. Thanks for checking this video out. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and share.